You're a kid and you have these notions about what life is, what it could be. But eventually you have to let all that go.
I learned magic tricks just to keep up with you. It was our thing.
You have to stop.
Magic is real.
What is this place?
Break Bill's University.
Am I hallucinating?
If you were, how would asking me help?
This school exists to reveal your innate abilities and hone them to the highest degree. Let's see some magic. No, Quentin. Real magic.
Do some goddamn magic! Stop it! Holy shit, I'm doing this.
You can grow this magic into something more. You can be a magician.
I can't just go to Yale if I know this place exists.
This is no fantasy. Are you guys trying to take over the world, or?
We don't teach that, but give it a go.
In this video, I'm going to teach the Magician's Force. The Magician's Force is a way of forcing one selection out of two onto the spectator. Generally, it can't be repeated multiple times in a row. However, with clever misdirection and timing, it can work. So, in this example, I'll say, suppose we have two packets of cards, and we want to force the spectator to have a packet of cards with the ace of diamonds on top. Then, what we do is we say to the spectator, choose any pile, one or two. No matter what the spectator says, so maybe he says 1. He just says, okay, we don't need that. And then that leaves us with the packet with the ace. If the spectator says 2, okay, so say, okay, we'll use that packet, we don't need this. Either way, the spectator thinks that the packet he chose was, selected or whatever. So, as you can see, the difficulty in it is if you say, choose a packet 1 or 2, and they say, 1, you say, okay, let's remove that. If you have to do it later on, and you say, choose a packet 2 or 1, and they choose 2, and you pull this one away, they'll be like, that's inconsistent with what happened earlier. So, some of the things you can do is, what I did there was I named the right one as 1 and the left one as 2, and then the next time I named this one as 1 and this one as 2. That kind of confuses the spectator a little bit. Another thing is, if you maximize the amount of time in between when the spectator is making the selection, that also helps, the spectator to forget what happened last time. And that's basically the Magician's Force, and yeah.
He switched. There's no funny business. You can tell by my jokes. No funny business. Has everyone seen it? I'll move a little bit slower. It is a weekend in New Orleans. Amy! Are you getting busy? Really? Are you getting sleepy? I think you're too young to enjoy that part of New Orleans. For a second I thought my hypnotism was actually working. I'm just drying the Sharpie off. I don't want it to stare. Take the Sharpie back if you did. Thank you. I'm not a hypnotist, but I do hold a world record. I'm the world's fastest palm reader. Nobody cares. Hold the hand up for me, Amy. Have you ever had your palm read? You most certainly have now. Amy, you did great, folks. Give her another big round of applause. Some of these jokes are time release. You'll get home from lunch and go, still not ready. One big card trick, then the grand finale. No more goofing, I just wanted to recap so we're on the same page. No more stupid jokes. From here on out it is fast. I do need just a sliver of your trust. I'm a rarity in the street theater business. I'm an honest magician. Okay, fine. Some of you don't believe me, I'll show you.
You guys ready to move hard? No.
you. You're smart. No, wait, you're smart. This could be any car. But if this is the one and only, signed by the one and only, I want you guys to get loud so we can do the finale with high energy. Oh my gosh, that guy's great. Oh wow. And the best part is you get to keep that. I've had all my shots when it is New Orleans. Folks, we're gonna do the grand finale next. I like doing magic so much that I usually teach a trick or two. I'm gonna take 30 seconds before the finale to teach you a magic trick. This is something you can do anytime, anywhere, with any ring. To prove that point, I'm not gonna use mine. This is a moment of trust. I need to borrow, the word is borrow, a ring from a member of the audience. I will return it to you promptly. The first one I see out and ready is the one I will use, and you can, in fact, trust me, I'm the guy on the street in New Orleans. What is your name, miss?
Harley.
One more time?
Harley.
Harley, good memory. For trusting a stranger on the streets of New Orleans, give her a big round of applause. Thank you, dear. My name is Nico, if this works. If it doesn't work, you saw David Blaine live in She's not laughing. Watch close. We're gonna teach one magic trick, then the grand finale. Well, last time, guys, if there is any room before the rope, do take a step or two closer. I like to end with a little close-up and then one big finish. Watch close. You create the illusion the ring jumps fingers. It's only gonna happen once. Oh, wow. Very easy to do. Some people think it's like this or like this. It's even easier. I'm gonna show you how. Hey, if you wanna know how it's done, say yeah.
Yeah.
In slow motion, here it goes. Until someone laughs, apparently I haven't done a good job so far. Two disclaimers, guys. Before the finale, two things. This is just a gift from me to you. Take this home to entertain your friends. Two things. Number one, make sure you actually put the other finger up. Otherwise, it is not a good trick. Number two, make sure the ring's on there tight. Before I got insured, this woman let me use a wedding ring great grandma gave her. It was a hot, sweaty day. I went to do the trick, but I slipped. My insurance should cover that. For trusting a stranger on the streets of New Orleans, give her one last big round of applause. Here we go, guys. This is the grand finale. I do hope you guys have had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun showing it to you. Please don't let this scare you. There's only a minute left in the show. But as is tradition, after the show, you decide what it's worth. The honest and oldest form of entertainment. Please don't let that scare you. I love doing street theater. I used to only work inside. This started as one crazy guy in the corner of the square. It's now most of a ring of strangers from just about everywhere seeing something different. Inside, in addition to getting hired, people would usually tip me. Half the time in the bars, they tip me in alcohol. I think they're just trying to figure out how the magic works. Folks, my name is Nico. I'm from Seattle. I'm down in New Orleans based. I'm 2 years into a 3-month experiment to see if it's possible to travel as a magician. Best trick I've done. In that time, I've crossed the U.S. 3 times on a motorcycle, filming and performing. If that sounds interesting, magicianonamotorcycle.com. Facebook, Magician on a Motorcycle. The DVD will be out within a year. Today, you're going to spend time and attention checking out the French Quarter. You're going to come out with the best food in the world, the best music in the world. I hope this show boosts your mood. Whatever you decide it's worth, it's much appreciated, but you don't get a piece of plastic out of it. You don't get a piece of paper out of it. You don't really get a material thing, but what you do get is a good memory. You get a pleasant surprise. The thing I like seeing the most is how spontaneously you still come together. There's no app for that. I hope the memory you take home and share gets sweeter with time. Like wine. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate you. You guys have been a really great crowd. Please do keep up the good work. I'm going to hold the hat out now. That is how street theater operates. I do hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun showing it to you. Feel free to cross the rope.